Ooh, we is hot out here, you guys. Getting humid. Wow. Windy. Anyway, thank you for coming in, checking us out. James and Arsley's YouTube channel. Thank you for those likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your suggestions, comments, everything. Appreciate you very much. Just wanted to talk about TomTom's Index 2024. Now, TomTom's 2024 talks about the top 500 that I read cities that have the worst traffic. Now, I'm pretty sure where I'm from is included in California, Northern California, Southern California, where I'm from, Los Angeles area, you name it. There's traffic everywhere over there. I don't miss it. But I'm currently here in the Philippines, and traffic, it's pretty bad from the places I've been. Now, for some reason, their estimate or quote or whatever, their survey, they said Davao has the worst traffic in the Philippines. So if any of you guys live in Davao, please comment. I don't know if that's the truth or not. I've heard that they don't have bad traffic there. I don't know. Never been there. But Metro Manila has the worst traffic in the world's metro areas. Yeah, that's according to the traffic index. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Now this TomTom traffic index was evaluated in 500 cities in 62 countries. Yeah, according to those areas, time, travel, congestion levels in the metro areas and city centers. So they did a pretty wide evaluation or survey on these cities in many countries, 62 countries. So that's pretty wide. Now here in my area, is crazy. You know, for a small province area, according to my knowledge, we have 5 different areas in this particular province. I could be wrong. I have to ask my girl about that, my baby, and see what she says, if that's correct. But it's just horrible, guys. Along what comes with that traffic, what comes along with that is do people know the traffic laws? Most don't. You have to drive defensive every day. Every day. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. There is no right before left or left before. It's just go for it. You're constantly braking and beeping your horn, and it's like the wild west over here, guys. You have to drive defensive. You know, every step of the way from point A to point B, wherever you're going. Stores are taking her to where she goes to college every day. It doesn't matter. And then you deal with the night issues of people with no headlights on their motors or their scooters. That's a huge problem. Very dangerous. It has me afraid a lot of times driving at night. You can't see. Even when you do have a light, for example, coming out my driveway, going to the right, couldn't see it. There was a half a tree blocking half the road. You know, luckily I was not driving fast, or else I would have plowed. I mean, literally drove right into the tree, both of us. And luckily, she said something. I was driving slow. We were able to slow down and go around it. And luckily, there was no oncoming traffic, a truck. Because sometimes we get trucks that are too large. They're carrying big logs of wood or whatever, and they're blocking up most of the road. So we were pretty lucky, pretty blessed on that particular evening, shall I say. But yeah, let me know what's going on in your area. What are your thoughts on it? You know, what's going on in your area? This traffic, it has me really scared. You know, I thought I was afraid in the States, but man, and not even the traffic. Pedestrians, from where I'm from in the States, they just walk out in front of the car. You know, not paying attention. Forgive me, this a little windy here, guys. A little stormy. I'm looking at coconut trees just waving back and forth. That's pretty dangerous. Luckily, it's in an open area. Hopefully, nobody is pulling corn from the cornfield, because coconuts are one of the leading causes of deaths over here, falling on your head. Yeah, and snakes. I mentioned it before in one of my other videos. But at any rate, yeah, let me know what you think on that traffic thing. It's pretty bad, but what can you do? It ain't gonna change here, stateside as well. We just have to deal with it. Luckily, we do not live in a big city. We live in a province. So in evening times, it gets pretty mellow here. When we have to drive into town, that's when it gets wild. Yeah. Now, one last thing concerning Manila. Quote me if I'm wrong. The busiest traffic time in Manila, they say, is from 7 to 9:30 a.m. I think it's a little earlier because people here rise pretty early to get their kids ready for school, to get themselves ready for work, or do yard work or whatever it may be. I think it's a little earlier. Now, according to the index, they say from 5 p.m. until midnight, that's when traffic picks up again. I don't know. Normally, I don't travel. I've never traveled in a big city driving myself. Normally, I was in a Grab, going from point A to point B, wherever I was going. So, yeah, here, 5 p.m., it starts a little earlier where I'm at. Approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it can go up till 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's pretty wild. People wanting to get home in a rush, with no headlights. They're carrying big bundles of hay or food or whatever it may be. Boxes from the grocery store full of groceries. Very dangerous as well. But they manage. People here, they're very resilient. But the patience when it comes to driving, yeah, it's a little scary sometimes. So we'll see. Let me know what you think. Give me your opinion on what you think about that. So I appreciate you guys very much. Take care of yourself.